So Annie, we're going to go over your review together by section and talk about our mutual commitments and rating. Your first goal as a new manager was to partner outside of sales in order to learn more about the business and business processes. Looking at the year holistically, I agree that you built connections with the marketing team this year that will help the departments connect more seamlessly in the future. On the other hand, I do think some improvement is needed for you to be successful in this area as a leader. Together, you and I need to work on how to connect you to the bigger picture in order to drive innovation, instead of simply solving problems that we may have inadvertently created. I know this is challenging given your time in the field with customers, but now, as you build out your team, you must contribute at a different level to build the future of the organization. How do you think you can do that more effectively this year?
I can definitely branch out. In addition to marketing, I can also connect more deeply to operations and HR. That way, I can get a more holistic understanding of how we operate as a unit.
That's a good start. Before we move to your next goal, is there anything additional you want to discuss or need more clarity on?
Transitioning to this new manager role has been challenging. Before this, I was so focused on my numbers and my own impact. Now I've had to switch gears to leading my team. I mean, I really enjoy it, but sometimes it's overwhelming and a little more challenging than I had anticipated.
I see. And you're not alone in those thoughts. Moving from an individual contributor to leading others can be a challenging transition. When we lead people, we are responsible to ensure that they have what they need in order to be successful. It's no easy task, but you're on your way, and actually, it's a great segue to your second goal. To develop leadership skills and take an active leadership role on the sales team by training and mentoring junior account reps and helping with their development. Here, you gave yourself and exceeds expectations on this goal. And while I think you are working very hard and doing well for your first time managing people, don't forget that this is a new muscle for you to build. Leadership is a journey, and you're just beginning. You worked really well with Roberto. You two are very similar in approach and style. But I still see an opportunity with Jill. I know she has needed more ramp-up time. We've talked about that. But perhaps work with her a little closer to see if the direction you're giving is clear for her. Everyone is different. She may need you to shift your approach. But I think she has an opportunity to really grow under your leadership. She absolutely glows when you give her attention. But I have seen her also shut down in meetings if you seem to anyway not approve. For example, you gave her a look in that product training class last week. When she asked the question about the backup generator, that clearly distracted her from the rest of the meeting.
I know I've been so sensitive to the fallout from Triumph because of their generator failure that I didn't want to draw attention to it. And that wasn't fair.
No, but it happens. You're a solid leader for Jill and Roberto. You're meeting targets, and you seem to have a good team connection. You've really helped Roberto to be a more creative problem solver. And Jill is acting more independently. She will come along if you set aside more one-on-one time and work with her to set short-term achievable targets. She might benefit from a structured route for development. Does this all make sense, or do you have any other questions on this goal?
It does. And I agree, Jill has potential. She's just so much less outgoing than Roberto, and you know I get frustrated by that. I don't know how to direct her sometimes.
Let's talk about that ongoing and figure it out together. Maybe we can do something as a team where I can talk with her directly without it being a big thing. We are definitely overdue.
I think that would be a great start. They would definitely appreciate the one-on-one time with you.